Hi everyone. How you guys doing? I'm right here.
Yeah.
Hello, Goma. Hi. Okay, guys. So let's just jump right into it, right? So we're here with Dr. Linda, and she's going to be talking to us about immigrating to Canada as a student. So I was just having a conversation with her before we went live, and she was telling me how it works, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" I just kept saying, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" I'm like, everybody I know needs to take advantage of this, because guys, it's a lot easier than we've always known. If to say I know that time, if I've gone to some sort of postgraduate studies, in Canada or in the US or something, that have been different, but. Anyway, they say when you wake up is your good morning.
Yes.
So apparently we're going to find out today how easy, so to speak, it is to immigrate to Canada, to the US, to the UK, even to Australia, all those big countries.
Yeah, any high income country at all.
Any high income country, yeah. So let me not talk too much because I know nothing, absolutely nothing about how to immigrate to Canada as a student. So I'm gonna have Dr. Linda talk to you guys and tell you how it works.
Okay, so this is me. I'm Dr. Linda Iheme. Okay, and yes,
her house is not far from my house. We're almost neighbors.
I admire her. So
thank you.
Okay, great. So today we'll be talking about how to come to Canada as a student and eventually stay if you want to, right? For people that want to stay. Anyways, the story is going to be short so that you enjoy it. Okay. Let's start by how I came to Canada.
I was going to say that. Can't you tell us? Maybe you should tell us how you came
to Canada. Yeah. So when I wanted to come to Canada, I actually didn't know how it works. I didn't know how it works. So I wanted to come to Canada. I wanted to be a student in Canada. And the first thing that came to my mind was, what? Linda, go look for an agent. And I was staying in Lagos, Nigeria, because I'm originally from Nigeria. So I went.
Obviously. I'm originally from Nigeria. Where you come from before? Can you imagine this woman? I'm originally from Nigeria. Hello, with your Nigerian accent, who are you fooling?
Okay, great. So I started going to see different agents in Lagos, right? And I will go to their office and they will let you wait for some time as usual. If you are looking for how to study, you must have experienced this. And then from there, they are going to be like, okay, you come see us. Then when I'm there, they're like, yeah, we can help you get admission. I'm like, I want scholarship. They're like, nah, nobody gives scholarships. No school gives scholarships. So I kept hearing this. I went to like 4 agents in Lagos, right? And the story was exactly the same. And you know one thing about when somebody has said something
over and over
and over again to you, you will start believing it. So I just believed in my head, I used to hear that there were scholarships when I was an undergraduate. Now I have graduated, no more scholarships. So I had to just make do with that reality. But it so happened that I paid an agent myself, and the agent got me admission. They didn't run away with my money.
Okay. At least they got you admission.
At least they got me admission. But guess what? That admission was, I think I was going to pay about $50,000 a year. I actually told the agent, I said, if there was actually something I'm doing right now that was giving $50,000,
like I want to leave Nigeria.
That was exactly what I told the agent.
If I find $50,000, I'm not gonna do business.
Yeah, that means whatever I'm doing, I should continue doing. No need to even go to grad school, sir.
Yeah.
So they got me the admission, but it was useless to me because I couldn't take it. So I eventually
pay for it.
Yeah, I couldn't take the admission. I eventually had to let it go. Right? That was sad. But then it so happened that while I was still, because at that point I just graduated about a year or 2 after I graduated, so I was still looking for a better job. I'm a dentist, so I had somewhere where I was working, but I wanted something better, right? So I went. There was this person that my lecturer in school sent me to go talk to the man. So he's a very big man in one of these one of these government parastatals or something. So when I got to the man's office, I saw a Canadian flag on top of his desk, table. So So while I was just waiting, my eyes was on that flag because I've been wanting to go to Canada. So if you were in my shoes, you would do the same. So as soon as the man was free to see me, I was like, "Why do you have Canadian flag here?" He said, "I'm a Canadian citizen." Huh? And you are here? Like, it was like, see the masquerade, you know? I'm like, how? He said, oh, my wife and kids are in Canada. I'm just here because he's the head of the place and it's a very big establishment. And he said he came to Canada as a student. He came on scholarship. He had scholarship, and then he had multiple scholarships, and he was living like very cool life in Canada. He eventually got married, brought his wife, they gave birth. Everybody in his family, Canadian citizen. I was like, it's like when you are telling story or a movie, just like, you know, those kind of ones that she act. So I was like, what? And what do you think was the first thing that I said to him? The first thing I said to him was, please, where's the link? Give me the link. Give me the link. Let me quickly go and apply, you know. When I've asked students or like prospective students, like, what do you think I asked the man? They always have a better answer. I used to wonder, like, it seems I was dumb when I was at that stage.
So what did you ask him?
What I asked him was, give me link. Let me go apply. Instead of asking him to teach me how to do it. Yeah, like, how did you do it? Let him explain to me or teach me how to do it myself. I just wanted that easy way out. Just give me the school and the link and then I just go apply, you know. Anyways, the man was so harsh. He was like, just go online and search for scholarships and all that or whatever. Anyway, so I left sorrowfully. But what he said to me stuck. Like,
so it's possible to get scholarships.
To get scholarship, come to Canada, study, become citizen. So that was how I went on that about close to 2 years journey trying to search out where these scholarships were. And I made progress.
Fantastic.
Yes, I made progress. So eventually I was able to get scholarship and I came to Canada to study. So I did my master's in Canada on full scholarship. I'm currently doing my PhD at University of Waterloo on full scholarship. And I still got admission at University of Toronto on scholarship and I turned it down because, of course, I can't be in two schools at once, right?
Yeah, I want to do master's.
So it was after I did all this that it came to me that, there are other people that are currently in my position where I was a few years back, right? And maybe an agent out there is still lying to them that there are no scholarships, helping them find $100,000 scholarship, schools, right? So I decided to start helping people back home, especially, but everybody generally, but I was paying special attention to the people in my country, Nigeria, and then, you know, it expanded to Africa, and now we have students, or we have people that we've helped that are not even Africans, right? Yeah. My company is Vantage Migration, and what we do is, like, I would say very simple. We train these students to be able to do the application by themselves. Like, if you are somebody and you are coming to Canada, for example, and you want to study, we train you to know how to find the scholarship where they are and how to find it. And you know what? There are people that, for them, their problem is not scholarship. Like, they have the money to pay, right? So these persons, even though they have the money to pay, we both agree that $50,000 a year, and maybe you have to pay twice, meaning like maybe $100,000 for 2 years for it to do, let's say, masters, right? It's still on the very high side. Like this week, a student that I trained, a client of mine, was able to find an MBA for $5,000.
Last week, because today's Monday.
Oh yeah. Last week, like it's actually happened like around Saturday. Okay. So it's not, but last week that would be the correct thing to say. So found an MBA for $5,000 plus a year in Canada. And you know, I posted it on my page. It on my page, and people were like, show me they were doing the same thing I did then, right?
Show me the link.
Just give me the link, let me apply. But I always say that even if I was to bring the link and give to you now, right, like give it to the student, there is a high chance that you may still not get the admission, because it's not only the link that matters, right? Like, for example, all the things you have to submit for the admission to come, like your CV. How do you prepare your CV? Yeah, how do you package yourself so that it gives you the best chance when the admission committee looks at your document? They'll be like, oh, this is awesome, right? How do you just this thing they call personal statement? Some people have not even written it before, and they don't even know what should be there, right? How do you make those documents work for you? How do you present yourself before an admission committee? So these are the things that have to come behind the link. So just providing link is not even the best thing. It's better this person understand what to do, and then they can go ahead and do it
because they can give you the link and then you go do it yourself and you fail because
Yeah.
you didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's better to know what to do before you even see link, because giving you the link, no, I'm serious,
Yeah.
giving you the link might actually
Yeah.
be to your own detriment, because
Yeah.
if you now do it and you fail, then you've lost that chance.
You've lost a year, and next time, so you've lost a year, and next time when you are reapplying, let's assume you reapply to the school.
Yeah, you can't change your story.
You can't change your story. Simple.
because it has to be the same thing that you said before.
Yeah, like I spent close to 2 years, right? Like a year and 8 months thereabout. That was what I spent doing my own application. But now we have students spend like 6 months, and they're already in Canada. Wow. Because when they know exactly what to do, it's just like they go like this falcon bird, like they go for it and they strike it once and they get it. So that's the advantage of learning how to do it yourself. Secondly, please, I tell some students when they come to me, I say, if you see an agent that help you to apply for full scholarship, please connect me to the agent, because me too, I want to have the agent connect,
Yeah.
you know. So agents don't help you apply for full scholarship. So if you're looking for full scholarship and you're banking on an agent,
So why can't the agent help you apply for full scholarship?
thank you. You know what? So I finally even discovered
Guys,
this.
it's like what, 6:20 and it's so sunny.
It's so
Jeez.
sunny, yeah.
And we're in the garden and look at how sunny it is.
Thank you. So when I arrived Canada and I started helping students, that was when I discovered the secrets why agents help you find schools that are so expensive. I found out that, so because I reached out to some schools, right, to partner with them. Mm-hmm. So when I saw the contract, I saw that, if I was to serve as their agent and I bring a student to them, they were going to be giving me commission from the student school fees.
Please don't loud it.
They were going to be giving me commission. What does that mean?
Wow.
So agents get commission from the school fees that you pay.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yes, but
because it's their business
it's
model.
their business.
But if you want to get something cheaper and you want to get scholarship, so that way you're paying either very minimal fees or you're coming to school for free, then you have to learn a different way of doing it.
You have to learn a different way of doing it, because, like, think about it. If somebody gets 10% of whatever you pay, then the person's goal will be to get you a school fees that is as high as possible, so their commission will be as high as possible. So if you're looking for cheap tuition or you're looking for scholarship, that one I'm very sure that no agent will help you apply for it, because think about it. The agent get commission from your school fees. If the school is giving you scholarship, then you're not paying school fees, right?
So that means they're not getting that commission.
So agent is not going to get commission when agent apply for scholarship for you. So why would the agent apply to that school for you? No reason. So it's really it's sad for people that don't know it. And you know, some people are like, oh, where are the scholarships? Where are the scholarships? So there are schools that offer scholarships, not just in Canada. This is very I would say common in any high income country, because my company, Vantage Migration, we don't only help students coming to Canada. We help students going to any high income country like Australia, Canada, US, UK, Germany, New Zealand, Poland, all those high income countries. We help students that are going to those places. And the principle is the same. So there are schools that offer scholarship, but you just have to know how to find them. You just have to know how to find them, because I also say that when you apply to a school that doesn't give scholarship, no matter how beautiful or well put together your application package is, no scholarship is coming with it.
Yeah.
The kind of scholarship we teach our clients how to apply, right? Apply for. The admission and the scholarship come together. Like, you don't do a separate application for the scholarship. So your admission letter comes with full scholarship. For example, I have this guy. I have a client that worked with us, John. John is in McGill and he's on full scholarship. He's doing his PhD on full scholarship. PhD is 4 years. They gave him full scholarship and they gave him like $20,000 every year for 4 years.
For his upkeep.
Because they also gave him tuition waiver.
Yeah, I want that $20,000 a year. Are you sure I'm going to apply for scholarship? Let me go and do masters.
Like, he's it's easy to get when you know what to do.
Yeah.
If you don't know what to do, you will look on Google.
That's the thing I've realized with countries like Canada, for instance. There's so many things that are available, but you just have to know how to get
information.
Them. You have to have the information. Yeah, there's so many things that are available. You just have to know where they are, how to get them, because a lot of them are not readily put out there.
Yeah,
you just have to know where they are
That's it. Because most times people are not advertising it, right? So, and do you know why they are not advertising it? It is the norm. It is common. This is how it is done. Like when I was doing my masters, we were about 25 students in that class. We were all on full scholarship.
Wow.
And like year after year, all the students that come after, like in my school, if you have your school fees to pay, they can't admit you. Yeah, for my program, they can't admit you. So it has to be on scholarship, and you have to meet it. So all the students are on scholarship, masters and PhD, year after year. So that kind of school, and maybe I don't know, like my department, they celebrated 50 years some years ago. For 50 years, they've been doing this. They're
not going to advertise it now.
They're not advertising it because that's the norm.
Yeah.
So because of that, when people go on Google to
they
search,
will see that school. Yeah. So you have to know.
Yeah.
You have to know. You have to go with someone who's done the research, which is what you have done, or what your company has done, or what your company is doing.
Yeah.
So you people have done the research, so you know all these schools and all these places where the scholarships are, the schools that are giving free scholarship, that are even giving upkeep money. Hey, I can't get over it. Somebody will give you free scholarship. They will not still give you money to be feeding and taking care of yourself. It doesn't get better than that, guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't get better than that.
And like, now, let me tell you why Canada is my favorite country. You know
because
what?
You're here. Hello.
Plus something else.
Okay.
Okay, so Canada is my favorite country when it comes to study abroad. As I said earlier, my company handled people going to different countries, different high-income countries, right? But Canada is my favorite because right now, Canada allows students who come here to study to stay back if they want. And when I mean stay back, like there is a laid out part. Not that you are
not
special
to stay back.
Yes, it's not like some countries when you go to study, at the end of the study they ask you to leave. So Canada is begging you to stay. That's the opposite. Like for example, when I was doing my masters, now I don't attend all those programs because I'm not a Canadian. But when I was still an international student, every time the school we have like all these immigration sessions. When you come to the immigration session, they will teach you how to stay back. Imagine it is the school and the country that is teaching you what exactly to
when
do
you finish your education.
This happened a lot of time, and it happens like day in, day out. Seriously. So there's like for Canada specifically, there's a lay down path. It's called the I think the Canadian Experience class for international students. So once you finish your study as an international student, they give you what they call post-graduation work permits.
Yeah,
that's Canada. So all the students who have come here to study that I know,
like unless you want to go back right after.
Yeah. So for people that want to go back,
that is pass.
Yeah. It's not compulsory for you to stay, right? But if you want to stay, 100% you can stay. I always joke that except you're a criminal, serial killer, or any of those things that countries rightfully frown about, right? If not, then you can stay because they give you the post-graduation work permit, and the post-graduation work permit they give to students is usually within the range of 1 year to 3 years. And based on the province the person is staying or where the person studied, if they work for 6 months to 1 year, they're able to apply for like their permanent residency. And of course, like 2 years later, you can apply for your citizenship. That's how it works. So especially for people who come for like say PhD. Now we don't handle only PhD. If you are coming for like a postgraduate diploma, masters, PhD, that you can use our service, right? But especially for people who are coming for PhD, what happens is because PhD is like 3 to 4 years, so they come in year one or first year to second year, they're able to get their permanent residence. How? Because the person who is going for PhD invariably have masters, right? So they're able to use their masters to get their permanent residence. There's a route for that. So what happens is now they have like about 2 years more before they can become citizens. So
by the time they are graduating from their PhD, they're already Canadian citizens.
Yes.
Wow.
So when they are graduating, an informed
you have to do free for my relatives.
Thank you.
At least 5 relatives.
Yes.
You want to be related to me now? Hello, look at you.
So, like for the PhD students, they are graduating with PhD certificate and citizenship.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
And most probably they've come on a scholarship. The whole 3 years you've been on a scholarship, you didn't pay 5 kobo for the school.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to a school that is even giving you pocket money on top of your free tuition. Okay. Please let me start thinking of all the people I know in my family that want to come and study.
5. So that's a good number.
Yeah.
They're related. Just
some people would like that they're related to me now. Wow.
And what we do is that we usually have an info session, or we call it a webinar, right? Like on any of our social media handle, like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook page. I think I go by the name. I'm the CEO of my company, Vantage Migration. And my handle is Dr. Linda Iheme.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna post this this live session on my Instagram. So guys, you can tell your friends or whoever to come check it out, right? And of course, I'll post her handle there, so you can send her a message, DM her, whatever, to contact her.
Yeah. So this is really amazing, and a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
So because
I mean, the honest truth is, I didn't even know about it, and I live in Canada. And I mean, I live in both Canada and Nigeria, but I didn't know that there was any such thing as, foreign students being able to get scholarships. I thought scholarships were only for home students, like Canadian students.
No.
Wow.
No.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and that information is key, just like you said, because these things, they won't post it on Google. Like, it's there on Google, but they won't make noise about it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's only for people
Who know where to
who know
find
the
it.
trick.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We just train students to be able to do it themselves. We are not agents, I would say. We are not agents. We don't apply for students. We teach them.
Teach you how to do it.
Yes, we teach the students to become like us.
Which is good because, well, it's good and bad. It's good for the students because they in turn can now teach their relatives. So their relatives don't need to pay you.
Yes. Because for
Once
us,
you learn it, all your family members can now know it.
Yeah, the way we look at it is that if we can empower each person, one person in a family.
Yes.
One person per family. Like, some people will come to me, they say, me and my brother will want to register for yourself. I say, no.
Only one person should register.
I will say, which of you is more enthusiastic?
Yeah.
They'll say, this I will say, or sometimes even husband and wife. They'll say, my wife wants to do masters. I want to do PhD. I'll say, which of you is more enthusiastic about this thing? Because of course, I love students or clients that come with that enthusiasm. Yeah. So they'll say, they'll say, oh, this one. I'll say, let that person register, because once that person registers in your household, the person can
teach everyone else.
Yeah, or even help others to do the application.
Yeah. Absolutely. Wow, this is amazing, guys. This has been very, very educative. I mean, I didn't know pretty much everything she said today. I didn't even know, and I have friends and family members all the time asking how they can come, so this is almost a foolproof way for some people who don't qualify in the other ways of immigrating to Canada, because not everybody will qualify for the other ways of coming, skilled migrant program and all the other ones. Not everybody will qualify for that.
True.
But pretty much almost everyone can qualify for this one. So this is a great way for anyone to immigrate, and you're getting an education anyway that would help you in life, so
it's an empowerment.
It's an empowerment. So guys, I'm going to post this video on my social media, on my Instagram page. So if you missed any part of it, you can go back and watch it again. You can forward it to your friends and family members so they can watch it and they can understand what she does. So just as a closing, tell us exactly what you're offering.
Okay. So what we offer is a 6 weeks training. We offer 6 weeks training to any prospective student. If you are not thinking of yourself as a student, think about it this way: to anyone who wants to come abroad to study, irrespective of the country, irrespective of the course. So some people will say, is it for science students only? What about people with art background? So
what
irrespective
about
of
filmmakers?
If they can go for masters, they can take make use of our program.
In film and also
if they can go for PGD, like postgraduate diploma, they can take us.
Okay, cool. I have some friends that are in my industry that want to come to Canada. They can come through that.
So we for any prospective students that want to go abroad to study, we offer training. right? We train this person, not just me, myself and my team, is a company. So we train this person to be able to secure admission and scholarship abroad.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Guys,
irrespective of their grade.
awesome. You've heard her. She's the authority, and her company trains students if they want to come to Canada, UK, Australia, and all these other high-paying countries to study, right? And of course, if you're coming to study, you can remain, especially with countries like Canada. They actually want you to stay back when you have finished your studies. So that's a great way to immigrate. So I'm going to put her handle in the caption. So look out for it, and then you can send her a DM and make sure that you take advantage of this. If you don't need this, you know someone who needs this. There's no way you don't have a family member or a friend who needs this service. So please make sure you send to as many people as possible. Love you guys.
Bye.